So, hi all. Today I'm going to explain about nomination of members in Rajya Sabha and also to give some basic information regarding how Rajya Sabha members will be elected and what is the qualification and what is the removal of how the process will be there for the removal of deputy chairman of Rajya Sabha and as well as chairman of Rajya Sabha. So let's get started. So here first Article 80 Clause 1 Clause 8 deals with nomination of 12 members by the President to Rajya Sabha. So these 12 members will be those members who will be having special knowledge or the practical experience in literature or science or art and social service. So remember these are the 12 members who are nominated by the President. So who are experts in this literature, science, art and social service. And when originally the constitution was formed, at that time uh, there are only 8 schedules, but later 4 schedules are added through amendments. So now in our Indian constitution there are totally 12 schedules, and from those 12 schedules, 4th schedule deals with allocation of seats to Rajya Sabha, that is for states and as well as union territories. The strength of Rajya Sabha during 26th January 1950 was 228, and during that time also the 12 members will be 12 members will be nominated by President, and the 216 members are elected by the state MLAs, state legislatives. The current strength of Rajya Sabha is 245 actually. Current strength of Rajya Sabha is 245, and the 233 are elected by legislative members such as states and UTs, and the 12 members are nominated by the President. And the Rajya Sabha is not at all subjected to dissolve or dissolution. So this word dissolve and dissolution is related to Lok Sabha, because the Lok Sabha gets dissolved. And the election process of Rajya Sabha includes that for every second year 1/3 of the Rajya Sabha members gets retires, and for those people who are after their retirement, the new elections will be held at the starting of the third year. Okay, for those seats, only for those 1/3 members retirement seats. And in our constitution there are totally 12 schedules. So first schedule is list of states and union territories, and the second schedule deals with salary of president, governors, chief judges, judges of Supreme Court and High Court, comptroller and auditor general of India. The third schedule deals with form of oath and affirmation, and the fourth schedule deals with allocation of seats for each state of India in Rajya Sabha, whereas fifth schedule deals with means it contains provisions as to the administration and control of scheduled areas and scheduled tribes. Coming to sixth schedule, it contains provisions as to the administration of tribal areas in the states of Assam, Meghalaya, Tripura and Mizoram. When it comes to seventh schedule, it deals with division of powers. See, we can also call this as federal structure of the constitution also. Union list, state list and concurrent list. So in union list you have 97 subjects, and in state list you have 59 subjects, and in concurrent list you have 52 subjects. And here the 8th schedule deals with the list of 22 official languages. So here I will tell you about 8th schedule in little bit detail. So this 8th schedule consists of languages recognized by the constitution originally. So originally the constitution had 8th schedule of the constitution has only 14 languages, but presently there are 22 languages. I will tell you the 22 languages line by line. So Assamese, Bengali, Bodo, Dokri, Gujarati, Hindi, Kashmiri, Kannada, Konkani, Maithili or Mathili, Malayalam, Manipuri, Marathi, Nepali, Odia, Punjabi, Sanskrit, Santali, Sindhi, Tamil, Telugu, Urdu. So these are the 22 languages which are included in 8th schedule of the Indian Constitution. So here the Sindhi language was added by 21st Amendment Act of 1967, whereas Konkani, Manipuri and Nepali were added by the 71st Amendment Act of 1992, and Bodo, Dogri, Maithili, Santali were added by 92nd Amendment Act of 2003. Oriya was renamed as Odia as the 96th Amendment Act of 2011. So whereas 9th schedule deals with, means it contains acts and regulations which deals with land reforms and abolition of zamindari system. 9th schedule, which was added by First Amendment Act 1951 to protect the laws included in 9th schedule from judicial scrutiny on the grounds of violation of fundamental rights. But in the year 2007, the Supreme Court ruled that whatever the laws which has included in 9th schedule are now completely open for the judicial review. So coming to 10th schedule, it was added by 52nd Amendment in 1985, and this 10th schedule contains provisions of disqualification on the grounds of defection. And the 11th schedule was added by the 73rd Amendment Act 1992 and contains provisions related to Panchayati Raj. And the 12th schedule was added by 74th Amendment in 1992, which contains provisions of municipal corporation. So here I am telling you about short trick for, means to get quickly remembering about 12 schedules of Indian Constitution. I think it will help you people. So the tiers of old PM, so which is the shortcut for remembering 12 schedules of Indian Constitution. So T stands for territories, E stands for emoluments and salary, A stands for affirmation, R stands for Rajya Sabha, S stands for scheduled areas and scheduled tribes, O stands for other tribal areas. Here ME means Meghalaya, T means Tripura, MI means Mizoram, A means Assam, and F stands for federal structure, and O stands for official languages, L stands for land, D stands for defection, P stands for Panchayati Raj, M stands for municipal corporation. So these, I can say, these act as a keywords to remember 12 schedules of the Indian Constitution. So here I will explain about basic information of Rajya Sabha, means what are the qualifications of the Rajya Sabha members. See, the Rajya Sabha members are not elected directly, as everyone knows that. So they are elected as indirectly by state legislative, by state MLAs. So the qualification of Rajya Sabha members includes he or she must be an Indian citizen, and he or she must not be less than 30 years of age. So the person has to be more than 30 years of age or should be 30 years of age, but he or she should not be less than 30 years of age, and he or she must be registered as an elector for a parliamentary constituency. And the Rajya Sabha is also called permanent body and continuing chamber, because it is called permanent body. Always it continues, it never ends, it never dissolves, as we already discussed. So Rajya Sabha chairman, who will be Rajya Sabha chairman? So who will be Rajya Sabha chairman means he will be Indian Vice President. Indian Vice President will act as ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. So remember, ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. And the Rajya Sabha deputy chairman will be elected from amongst Rajya Sabha members. From amongst Rajya Sabha members, deputy chairman will be elected. And how will be the removal of Rajya Sabha chairman and Rajya Sabha deputy chairman? So Rajya Sabha chairman removal will be by when he will be removed by the position of the vice president, then during that time only we can remove him, such a person, from the chairman of Rajya Sabha. Means first he has to remove from the position of vice president, then only we can remove the chairman of Rajya Sabha. And the deputy chairman removal will be, the deputy chairman of Rajya Sabha will only be removed whenever the resolution passed by a majority of all the members of the Rajya Sabha. Means the prior notice 14 days will be given before passing the resolution. And what are the duties of Rajya Sabha? So the duties of Rajya Sabha includes to pass laws. So to pass laws of India, and to make sure that the executive means government is performing its duties satisfactorily or not. And duties of Rajya Sabha is also examines the revenues as well as expenditures made by the government and approves it. So that's all about. Thank you for watching.